celebration. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo! Guess they must. Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo.
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us.
So we all know each other, huh?
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chat. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
It's probably fine.
Oh, yeah! Pineapple? That's old news, though. So why has it come up now? Are they...
We have reason to suspect it.
Wow, that's great!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced.
I was instructed to place an order.
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confection.
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits.
This is wonderful news!
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier for her.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it...
I don't...
It's fine.
I see. Then...
Let's go to the Kamisato...
This place impresses me every time I come here.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to call...
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you.
Alright then, we won't be long.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
guys. It's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything...
Oh, hi. Your flattering words.
Why on earth?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up. Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise and there is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hira...
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard. I see. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through merit, since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial...
Yes. And since...
Right! Makes that... 2 true lovers becoming...
It is.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit.
No need. I'll visit them.
Huh? But...
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious, but she is presently occupied with other matters. Oh, and would you two care to join me? I presume you two have a special connection with this being the case. Why not come and...
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No, we just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait. All right then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we...
Wait, you're the Yashiro
Small talk is a Toma, I'm heading out with my...
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Ah, you're finally...
Yashiro Commissioner!
They're friends of ours.
So it's true. Well, there we have it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. Don't worry, sir. That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. Of course not.
I guess this is where
Cheer up, Shin.
I'll try.
Take it easy.
All right, then.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious merit...
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well.
Since the incident with the Takatsuka, I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan.
You're far too modest. The public...
I'm flattered, but...
Well, you're certainly making big progress in the...
Come on now. You're... pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is exactly how...
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest...
Of course not. No doubt people will offer you a...
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up. Nevertheless, there is just...
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side, if you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been... Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any... So although now may not look like the best timing...
Oh, that guy? Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the... Well, sort of. She raised the... It's funny, actually. Because when I formally proposed to her...
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the...
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending. After making some disgruntled noises...
Okay. So you just...
We did. I guess. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir...
Far from it. On the contrary, no surer evidence could there be of your truth. I wish you a joyous wedding when the...
Yeah, even if it's kinda eerie.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend.
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to...
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on...
I see. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved, if we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious Sort of. I have to take this. My opinion is something like this. If the outcome is positive, and no one was we don't know yet. I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you.
Huh? But...
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle. Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear if she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji. Well, life isn't always a smooth...
Take it easy.
There is still much to prepare. Should we also invite some
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fight?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding, I believe. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
All ladies entertaining guests right now.
But please, do come in.
Hey! Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand. We don't wish to impose. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. We're merely doing the best we can.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Good. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP.
Oh? So you know the owner?
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty
Ah, I see. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't. I always order one of his creative when I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito.
Thanks to you all, it gave me the confidence to. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able. So I gave it a lot of thought, and finally,
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. As well as dango, I now offer right.
They really all go well with me. Hard to imagine, but
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't...
The whole idea was to let my cup.
Excellent. The lavender melon, seagrass...
what? You wanna...
I do indeed.
You really think that's...
It's all about the experience. The traveler. Any thought?
Yes, dango.
An ordinary choice. 2 dango milks and 1 milk...
No problem. Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Dango milk tastes pretty good once you get you. What about yours?
A most memorable texture indeed. A success.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but
Taste is your key concern, yet...
obviously, tasty.
Well said. If I could say the same was... Yes. No, having my sister attend public event.
We're just passing the time here, though.
1 or 2 things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. Naturally, they responded that all other clans... But that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining... But they didn't mention a word about that. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of...
Merely doing my duty.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Take it easy.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that You must be so busy. Thank you so much.
But of course, the Tri-Commission are the servants of... Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated.
Thank you for... This was not an... I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir.
Sounds like things are pretty tough.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive.
It sounds like you have some...
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering...
Oh!
He didn't mince his words. Basically, he has always been a calm, but despite all that, he pointed out that I am like the final pill.
It's just two families becoming...
Traditionally, in Inazuma clan, after the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan.
Precisely. I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. Now, we heard from... But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo...
What?
Fancy lettering, you say. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have...
When it comes down to it...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh?
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both... Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy.
I understand. But... my position... But now...
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult time. I say this as an advocate for you. To be together with the one you love is a sacred...
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves.
Oh, wait! Let me see...
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. But there, Traveler, let's...
Hiragi Chisato is on a top. Hayato, why did you...
I've said everything I can, given... The more I think about it...
Strange. In what...
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess is... Think about this. A lowly officer is when someone's words and actions do not match. Yes. It's even had the forged letter fake. But if the letter were to achieve... With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the... Actually, we have evidence.
Shinojo?
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo, but after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
No way! Whew. Lucky. But Chisato...
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow... Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Treated like a pawn with even her marriage. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title.
Marriage is such a
Easier said than done. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening...
so what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to... But first things first. We must go and rescue... Tell me where Shinojo is.
Take it easy.
Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master.
Really?
Battle formation! Get them!
Cascade!
I've lost!
Be still.
I must withdraw.
go! We must report to Master right away!
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish I think I saw a key fall to the ground, but... You know...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon.
Let's follow it and see.
Thank you. It was terrifying. Oh, wait! You have to
Calm down, Shinojo.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so those behind this plan are not going to give up.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going...
This situation has consequences for... The almighty Shogun has...
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your... Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no... You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the... Shinojo may be your retainer.
Abuse. Nonsense. Out of nowhere. Alone, I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely...
Two people from two different clans are getting married. Even if she marries into the... We are, and always will be, her loyalty and duty. Even if we put it down to a...
Darn it! This guy is good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an ad. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious... I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever. The reason they give is this.
I say...
Far from it. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception...
Yashiro Commissioner.
The evidence is standing right in front... Ugh, dear, you studied hard and took... In your years of service... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
This is at most a conjure. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro. I think you are simply a... So you come here with an elaborate...
So, that...
Let me be crystal clear. The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that once the notices go out, that's it.
So I had expected you to...
Kamisato,
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think... Isn't it at all possible? Goodness me.
Hey! What was all...
They had their scheme. But fortunately, let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Sounds like...
For sure. I'm just...
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take...
If you proceed with the wedding,
I've previously considered this possibility.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, or to put it another way, you have tacit... I don't mean to criticize you. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman, are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be... Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me, but it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but... Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both... Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt, the only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryo Commission, and so your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro once that is achieved.
I see. This is an ingenious plan.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections?
We have to make sure that the behind Matsura, with whom I spoke, in that case, Sir Kujo. It's almost time.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one...
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man.
But the exam's next...
It's just an exam.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a...
Huh? Really? You need but stand on this land at midnight.
Looks like you guys really are...
A wish ritual, right? Even
I didn't... It's this guy called Kuni. I heard it directly from him. He used...
His whole bed was filled with...
Of course, I'm sure the part about... Whether you believe it or not, it's...
If you're still feeling skeptical...
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask... Well, if it really is true, then...
I improve my culinary skills?
That person is one of Matsura's inform. Let's follow him. Be.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
I'm here.
That person is one of Matsura. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off! I'm here.
That person is one of. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of Matsu. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on?
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter. I'm here.
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off! Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is... Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him. That person is one of Matsura's and let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
That person is... Let's follow him.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole...
Excuse me, has something happened on this? I'm a businessman, Pat.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiro.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady... Not just us, either. Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiro...
I understand. Sorry to disturb... Drat. It's exactly as Master... They say they're here to guard the road? Wait, no. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. Now, we wait patiently.
Is he really gonna own up and...
If you're curious to find out, I have some other business to it. In any case, we've made our move. This is not... Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things Paimon too? Well... I've been to the outside world before. I'm here.
These people from the Tenryo...
I guess they're here to pick up...
I heard that the Kanjo can... To be honest, I'd be hesitant...
Shh, stay quiet.
Oh, right.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago. Sir Kujo Kamaji, since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we apologize. We promise if this stalemate continues...
Let's go.
How much longer does your
I have no idea. Master's been I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou...
Maybe we...
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks?
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, I never would have thought that this... I'm sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. I used to tell myself things like this. I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. I can happily accept that if someone was... But that's not the...
Ah, Lady Hiragi. You... What do you think you're doing here?
Calm down. They're my...
Friends. Oh, Lady Hiragi, you are extremely... Who's to say...
If you want to accuse us of...
Don't be rude. Listen to me. The present state of affairs in this is not an...
Understood, my lady.
Good job, Chisato.
I was so nervous. Yes, well...
We had a serious discussion, in all honesty. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical. Would you please give us a second chance? I suppose you're the only person who can change the Tenryou. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. And Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to By the way, aren't you a good friend? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro, Commissioner, I realize I've greatly offended you with my...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy, so please.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. So... would it be at all possible for you to...
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be to lose face for the Tri-Commission.
We'll take full responsibility. We'll do everything we can to minimize...
But the Tri-Commission, if the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold... And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes!
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk...
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay. Then please excuse...
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi.
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a...
Unruly servants like him need to be... But now, I'd like to...
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato... My father worked incredibly hard to... My mother loved him dearly. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost... It may sound preposterous now.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately, I persisted.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and... Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of...
The reason why Sir Kujo...
That's it. When his clan was in crisis, it is time for me to make...
Well said. I'm sure once you... It might not sound exciting.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an op. This puts less pressure on Kamaji.
My best wishes to both of you were...
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests the same...
She really has the air of a leader. Hats off to you too, sir.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common... Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his...
Even so, Paimon could never come up... Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that she's...
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits... Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's... A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable... But human desire... All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties... Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi... Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for...
There were so many... wait a second!
If you choose to give up your stance on some... I didn't want to see her suffer because... Now, she has the chance...
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was...
Didn't you...
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those...
I'm sure she's made it...
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Huh.